This is more than a story. This is legacy. From the ground up, I rise. Legacy maker, legacy. I'm a legacy maker, breaking chains, no faker. From the dirt to skyscrapers, grind sharper than razors. Racks to riches in motion, devotion my flavor. Legacy on my chest, now watch me engrave. Straight pavements, midnight cravings, mind braving through storms and standoffs. Faith kept me saving every dream I could dream, every vision I scheme. Now I'm front page steam, Doc Yowzery's on the beam. They see me now, the glow from nothing to portfolio. Trials forge the soul, each scar's a free throw. Rising sky with goals, coated on my marrow from shadows to cameras. This life's no cameo.
Watch the transformation.
I flip struggle into currency, pain into legacy. Don't you tell me my ceiling's the sky, nah, I bury it deep. I'm a legacy maker. I'm a legacy maker, breaking chains, no faker. From the dirt to skyscrapers, grind sharper than razors. Racks of riches in motion, devotion my flavor. Legacy on my chest, yes. Now watch me make it. Now I'm stitching seams in apparel, thread lore where apparel logo reads. I'm a legacy maker, proud, universal line born from lessons. Each stitch a confession, weigh your test, no digression. It's status expression. The world peep the series, legacy makers premiere. How I balanced insiders and outside of fears. Features on the rise, insights within the prize. My story's got prize, truth look in my eyes. Legacy's a movement, every step's a blueprint. Make, break, forge faith, this ain't just fluent. I made it out the gutters, pay dues in the clutter. Now I'm the son of the struggle, shining like no other. I'm a legacy maker, breaking chains, no faker. I'm a legacy maker, breaking chains, no faker. I'm a legacy maker, breaking chains, no faker. From the dirt to skyscrapers, grind sharper than razors. Racks of riches in motion, devotion my flavor. Legacy on my chest, now watch me engrave. Legacy maker, legacy maker. This is my story, written in victory. Suno. I let the anthem play.
Peace, peace. Y'all, it's your brother in the grind, DJ Universe, and you're tuned in to Tha Dream Hustle Podcast. Man, today I'm hyped because we're paying tribute to a living legend, a brother who took the cipher and turned it into a classroom. Left, right, up, down. Of course, I'm talking about the GZA, the genius from that iconic Wu-Tang clan, who's really the scholar out of the 9 generals. Like, GZA made me understand early that hip-hop ain't just about rhymes. It's about raising your mental, about ciphers and building. If you ever sat with liquid swords and just listened, really listened, you start catching those metaphors from science, chess, and philosophy, right? Like, every word GZA spit felt like a math problem and a haiku in one. And it hit different for me, coming from Ohio, grinding in those basement studios, sneaking in bars about what I was learning, but never with the mastery that GZA had. Then moving to Florida, setting up shop, still using those 5% teachings and lessons in my journey. He's the blueprint for bridging street smarts and scholarship, no cap. But let's bring it full circle, right? The thread we always pull on here, legacy and community. That's why I'm genuinely excited about Plugged In, the Legacy Livestream, this 4-hour marathon we're putting together. It ain't just about cameras and beats, nah. It's about raising up our people, getting that $20,000 not just for me, but for all of us. We're trying to document the journey with the docuseries, but in a way that brings everyone up. You know, I've been watching these moments, like those verses, battles, or Red Bull Culture Clash. It's wild how a live stream turns to activism or a fundraising concert becomes community building. It blurs the lines. I remember my first YouTube beat battle. It started in my bedroom, just me and my little speaker setup. And suddenly my phone's blowing up. Community coming out, people sending their beats and voting in the chat. That's the power when people unite for something bigger than themselves. So, plugged in is more than just a stream. For real, it's legacy in real time. And that gets at what GZA was always about: wisdom, love, and knowledge as a pathway to purpose. I think about lines like, "The mind is a terrible thing to waste. I show love because I know what hate is." That's deep, right? It stays with you. That kind of wisdom is why I keep telling folks, supporting us ain't just about getting some merch or clicking a link on downbylawmanagementllc.com. Nah, it's action. Like, if you rock with the community, you shop with us, or donate directly, every dollar is working double time, helping build independent artists up, doing the real work off camera too. It's the question I wrestle with all the time. What does a hip-hop legacy even look like in 2025? Is it just plaques and posts, or is it passing on platform, teaching, and creating lanes that weren't there before? I think it's got to be the torch passing. I mean, I might be wrong, but if you're really about that culture, you carry it forward, you build on it, you don't wait for permission or cosign. That's why the next step, empowering the next generation, is so crucial. I know I harp on this a lot, but if you got knowledge and got a couple gems, don't just hold them, share them. Mentor one young artist in your hood or your scene, even if it's just putting them onto a resource or showing them how to use a DAW or how to write an email that gets opened. Build that next cipher. And it ain't just about technical skills, y'all. Stuff like local workshops, popping up in online forums, teaching folks about copyright, about streaming numbers, how to negotiate. Those are the keys that help artists not just survive, but actually thrive. Look, organizing events, celebrating hip-hop history, and just making sure new cats see themselves as part of a continuum, that's the recipe for real pride and progress. Don't just watch, participate, build with your tribe, start something if it ain't around you already. Talking about building legacy, we got to get into documenting the journey too. As we discussed in a previous episode, it's easy to focus on who's popping in the moment, but you got to look at them pioneers who paved the way, locally and globally. Grab stories from OGs in your city, those who held it down when there wasn't even a proper studio, and put those interviews or photos up so the next generation knows who laid the bricks. You feel me? And even outside of music, community cleanups, painting murals for our icons, turning forgotten corners into art galleries, those are the seeds we plant so the cycle keeps going. I know it's a lot, but if you can, get those mentorship programs going. Pair the vets with the new faces. Makes all the difference. It's how knowledge doesn't die with a generation, but gets stronger with every handoff. Now, how do we keep it alive for real? I'm talking about sustaining that legacy, not just starting something and letting it fizzle out. That means creating local mentorships, OGs literally linking up with youth, doing regular workshops, maybe even one-on-ones, building up real skills, not just hype. Imagine a digital vault full of stories, photos, tracks, just a couple clicks away for the next hungry kid who wants to learn. Everybody can contribute. Everybody's story matters. That way our archives don't get lost or fade out when trends die down. Plus, if communities organize events every 3 or 4 months, panel discussions, live art, shows, murals, it keeps the roots strong, the culture tapped in, and gives folks a sense of ownership, pride. Not just nostalgia, but momentum. Education, man. If there's one thing GZA drilled home, it's that the mind stays sharp with use, and hip-hop can literally teach you how to move in this world. We gotta build workshops locally that mix artistry and the business side, so upcoming artists don't just know how to spit or produce, but how to sustain a career, sign a deal that makes sense. Set up mentorship networks so the wisdom flows, not just from one person to another, but in these regular ciphers. Then, let's get those digital platforms going. An archive where everyone can see the community stories, peep past performances, learn the roots. That way, we got pride, we got history, we got continuity for every new wave of hip-hop dreamers coming up. That's how the hustle turns to legacy, y'all, and the work continues, so stay locked for the next chapter in this journey. This is DJ Universe, signing off with knowledge, hustle, and love. Peace to the genius, peace to the grind, and to all y'all who believe in the dream. Teamwork makes the dream work, and hustle is the muscle that moves mountains. Keep building till the next episode. Gratitude, blessings, and peace.
Universal shift, he don't chase, he build. From the deck to the desk, he real in the field. Hands in the dirt, but his mind touch mill. DJ Hugh, he the way that the silence feel. Trap in the soul, boardroom in the brain. Engineer game while he remix lanes. No gimmicks, no change, just truth in the gift. Entrepreneur mode, it's that universal shift. Blueprint boss, no loan, just ledger. Content drop like stocks and pressure. Mentor in the mic, but he's still a stepper. Pod test laced with the mindset treasure. Double up dreams, no sleep in the plot. Teaching credit like a plug on the block. Got the artists, brands, and the vision unlocked. Whole city got motion from the seeds he dropped. Studio flips, balance books by the hour. Voice in the streets, but he move with a power. From mix downs to biz rounds, he solid, ain't just got sound. He build whole knowledge, that universal shift. He don't chase, he build. From the deck to the desk, he real in the field. Hands in the dirt, but his mind touch mills. DJ U, he the wave that the silence feel. Trap in the soul, boardroom in the brain. Engineer game while he remix lanes. No gimmicks, no change, just truth in the gift. Entrepreneur mode, it's that universal shift. Spreadsheet flow, heat track and flip. Educate young kings on stack and drip. Whole squad move smart, not flash, no skits. He a brand in motion, legacy fits. Work like a DJ, think like a CEO. On the low, he invests where the seeds gon' grow. Talking crypto, cash flow, studio heat with a 10-year plan. In the bars he speak, never lie with it. He just lived that truth. From the pen to the plan to the pop-up booth. Independent grind, ain't wait for a deal. He the proof, you can scale with a scale, with a skill.
So we see the bulk of scored. Now we speaking panels and shifting boards. One man brand, but the crew gon' eat. Legacy real and the hustle on beat.
Yeah, universal shift, he don't chase, he build. From the deck to the desk, he real in the field. Hands in the dirt, but his mind touch mills. DJ U, he the wave to the silence feel. Yo, trap in the soul, boardroom in the brain. Engineer game while he remix lanes. No gimmicks, no change, just truth in the gift. Entrepreneur mode, it's that universal shift.